combo here from Rakan. You Shen ult onto that. You have the follow-up taunt there too. So definitely some powerful combos. And as you say, a bit more standard perhaps on 100 Thieves side with the
around the one trinket by his ground breaker. He's not seen coming in. This is a flashless someday. He's got no easy way out for this one. And there we go, Smithy in the range. Red smite on for damage. The flash to follow. Easy first blood picked up. Kill goes over to Impact. Hey, Smithy expertly pathing around the trinket.
Dive. Someday is very low, and Impact actually has Stand United, so this should be a very easy dive.
All right, let's see. He pulls the aggro. They're going to wait for it, but 500 HP on Someday. They're not going to wait out the shield. Here comes the damage. But look at the burst there, and Impact has to run away, though.
Instead, because that is not there, he's able to get in and be more aggressive.
Taking 9 on the bot lane. Speaking of aggressive, though, this 2-on-2 is going pretty nicely, but the health burst is not getting low as Shen shows up, and they engage in a Stand United.
He's the only real tank on the team, maybe kind of incentivizing him to just sit on that TMF for lane pressure and then build to be a pure tank, because the other team is going to
have... over their jungler, made sure the pressure was there, so everything right now turning up for them quite nicely. As Impact in the 1v2 wants to fight for this one. Smite comes through, Media's grabs the Herald
here,
and buys a few more seconds. Chakra pulls him one more time. That's going to be the 4th kill of the game as Ryu forced to jump over the wall. He will stay alive. The escape tools left, so good for Ryu to salvage that. He's got the Herald buff, and now speaking of him, he's fighting Smithy on the side of the map, but he's got Media's nearby. He was waiting in the wings. Here comes Shen though as well, finds himself the taunt, and the re-engage now towards Media's, running out of health pretty quickly. Got a 500 the flash forward. They got the distance, they got the damage. Another one for Impact, 2-0 and 300% KP.
Take these fights that are going to be close fights unless you have someone who is in Shen's face ready to interrupt him. If Afromu could have actually interrupted this Shen United ultimate, then sure, maybe you can go for that, but he was obviously not in position to do so, and you're just giving away these kills in multiple fights.
Well, at least something comes through for 100 Thieves. They managed to knock down the bot lane themselves, and this top's going to fall as well. Courtesy of Rift Herald, Ryu should get gold unless the minions steal it. All right, look, gold to Ryu because his Herald knocked it down. And it means the turret.
Without that, Afromu at this point in the game is essentially paper, just sitting on Mobies and his Sightstone. So I really do like playmakers on the Blitz and that Thresh, and now he is here on the Alistar.
Okay, good to know. I'll walk by a little bit and look at this Impact finding his duel over Ryu. Finds a slow. Grasp triggers, flash auto, and the solo kill for Shen. Takes down a Corki and 0% win rate, and that's the worst of all of them.
Yeah, that is a true tragedy for you.
True tragedy. It's like Darth Plagueis the Wise. I mean, it's really one of the worst. And now Impact, about to be in a 1v2, gets away from the stun and looks like, charge! And Impact's taking some damage here to this one. I don't know if he can get away with this. He's going to fight a little bit, put the shield on. He's buying some time. He's doing really good with that, but his health bar is still running low. Gets actually... Oh, you're kidding me! Impact actually gets the kill!
Shield
and he's not dying! Are you freaking kidding me, Impact? Still staying alive!
No.
Rakan shows up, gives him the heart, and that is ridiculous!
Oh my god, they bounced forward into the shed, thinking they had that kill for free, but this is a fat shit.
No, well, they're just going to kill Cody's son. He's going to jump over the wall and stay alive, though, but the re-engage comes in for Smithy. A few more shots come in, but a nice fight back. And the first kill of the game comes through as Cody's son outplays the jungler. This Baron bait is turning around pretty badly. One kill already got to 100 Thieves. TP came in for something.
But either way, it is just the one kill, and they will still grab a dragon, so it's not the end of the world, but Medios can get there.
They made sure Shen shows up. She doesn't help on this one. Nice charm knockup. They're going to try to find the time, and yes, they secure the Baron. Good timing by Ole. Baron picked up 2450 Liquid.
And watch how much damage it actually does to the turrets. The double is able to step up here too, and
boom.
A couple more shots, and it's gone.
Boom. The team shows up as well, and they're not willing to fight just yet as Impact holds the front line. Ryu working.
I mean, all TL has to do is walk this banner minion in, and it can actually close the game if you can defend it.
Oh, it got yelled at. It's running away, but someday about to run out of HP. Stays alive with 200 left, but it's back. Here's Cannon, and the inhibitor is gone. Liquid get themselves a 11,000 gold. A couple more shots come through.
Yeah, doing pretty well here, and you can see the massive level advantage for Impact. Up 3 levels over Someday is such a big deal, and makes it very, very hard to actually deal with him in the side lanes. And they will step forward, I think, and just finish this turret off, and then back off. And you're going to have quite a bit of gold to spend.
They're going to stay for inhib. They figure with no turret, defense is going to be hard for them. Shen does have the ulti available, so Impact can join when he needs to. The 4 are around. They push Ryu away. No Valkyrie means he's not going to be able to fight very easily. The jump forward, nice flash away by Ryu. The charm did not quite land out of Ole, but that will be inhib going down with one more auto. They get that shockwave onto 3, and Cody's going to run away using heal, and the Rockets have to get away. But
on 3.5. Yes, the items are very expensive for Corki, but it does not make up the difference, or even close to. Even Smithy here is just at such a strong point with his red pod and inventory and his GA. He can look to jump in very aggressively and trade out his life for one of the carries here from 100 Thieves if they misposition at all. And they are looking for the kill here. Just push in all the lanes. Super Minion's already spawning in 2. If you knock down this third inhibitor, it's there.
I don't know. Really messed up. Bad landscape.
Oh, the shockwave!
That's the kill picked up. They get one. They're going to find a second as Ryu's going to lose his life on this. And the dive will continue as the rest of the damage should be no problem at all. A double kill for the mid lane. The 4th kill, the fighters are going to see Sunday's corpse. And it's just Cody Sun left alive. And there is just simply not a chance to defend this one. Lick going to pull in a 31-minute win in their first game of the patch. For now, they have sole control of 3rd place in Liquid back on top.
I mean, this game was just complete and utter domination. 13 kills to 1, 4 dragons to 0. Yes, 100 Thieves got a couple turrets, but this was all TL all the way. And so much of it was created through the advantages in the top lane by Impact, forcing out the flash by himself. They convert on the kill there.
This way now, it's going to be Cho'Gath top lane here for Flame, but yeah, Cinder can stymie those Baron pushes really easily by just selecting the cannon minion, throwing it back into the team.
You want to be whittling it down time and time again so that when you do get an opportunity and you force them back to base, then you can finish it off. But Haunter is really far up. Onda kind of went the wrong way. Mike
Young's here, though, and he's in the brush. Nice Trinket Ward spots that is happening. Guardian Shield comes in for Moose, which means he can land the knockup, and Haunter does not have a way out. First blood into the top lane for Flame.
For any Ezreal player, Turtle has a strong buy of his own, but now it's going to be how heavily can you pressure, because I do feel like you need to get see if it's going to be an issue at all. They're looking to set up a dive here.
Dive, flash away, keeps Sven out, but that's a nice little route, and the shield goes the wrong way. There's no escape, and Onda puts his health bar to absolute 0. 2-0 FlyQuest.
Yeah, nicely done.
And here comes actually that Syndra as well. So first turret falls, and top of the map, looks like Cho just able to walk away, no problems. Bjerg's not even going to hope for it. But it will mean a trade of turrets. This top one is going to fall.
I actually feel like FlyQuest in this case should have continued to push, because there's no way you're actually getting up to the top side to stop that. And Flame kind of walking back is probably just dead now.
In a 1v3, the flash 4, they're going to find the stun. The ult's going to be no problem. They don't even need to use it. Yeah, Flame over-aggresses, loses the flash, still dies at just the 1-2 ultimates.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of poorly done there by Flame.
So still a pretty well-played game by these guys. Nice stun going to be landed. Big damage on a stun. Pops his... Ooh, the knockup is still going to land. He actually flashed into it to take more damage there, but staying alive now as he kites away. A big stun to the front. And they go for the dive, and they got that one. Nicely done by Haunter. Finds a second. Wild Turtle going to lose his life. The shell is gone. And Sven actually walks up for a bit more damage to Onda. Mid lane turret has fallen. TSM with a great tower dive.
That was just so well done. Pushing up the waves, new zoning, blood boiling the carries. They're doing damage. Cho'Gath is blocking up damage in the front line there too. It needs to be a 5-man piece, and
that's what they're trying to do.
That's what they're doing right now.
Sorry, Mountain Drake is alive again. One that this team really wants to have as TSM walks forward, looking for the play. Mike Young in the front line. Haunter the same. Onda bet down to half HP, and a big absolute zero going to buy a little bit of distance as they go for damage. And a minute to get one kill picked off. The kite back work, and Fly comes in for a bit more. Takes the ulti, but has enough MR to stay alive. 1500 HP on that one. Onda going to walk in, but no, he takes out his health bar, and he drops to Sven. Now the re-engage. Mike Young, no problem to smite it away. Grabs the Drake, a trade of champions. Flashing over the wall.
Some issues, and TSM has full control of vision around the Baron, and they're fighting for it.
Oh, and they found the pick on the fly on the top set as well. A nice ulti in for Mike Young. Got the damage there as well. And ult on the Onda. They're going to find the stun. Camille's showing up. A nice flash over, gets him away, but now they've trapped Flame. A lot of damage there. Nearly taking on Haunter. The chomp was so much damage. The re-engage to the cross, of course. 4v5 is Sven in the side. Going to find the kill, and the Onda jumps right back over the wall. Does not want to get re-engaged upon his Wild Turtle. Counting up damage really quickly down here. They're going to kind of walk forward, look for the play, but they're missing any kind of burst there. The blue team has picked up Baron. Asher TSM grabbed that without a problem at all.
Baron minions. Bjergsen is killing the bot lane turret there too. Minions were dying to the mid lane turret, so yes, they wanted to try to force a play there, but when you're not clearing waves in any of your 3 lanes, it becomes very obvious what you're trying to do. And
Monster a second to go in that
flip
push.
Too.
Yep, going to go to the mid lane, going to get that one as well. Not a problem for them as their Baron power play looking pretty good. And still a minute 40 left on that buff means they can take more in this one. Already an 8,000 gold lead, and it can grow.
Exactly, and that is getting to the point where it becomes so tough to actually come back, despite the fact that one was passed.
No one is here to defend it. Oh, it's hitting minions.
Oh no!
7!
No, your count impression could use some work.
Yeah, you're right. I can count on you to tell me how to do it right.
I mean, we can just listen to the audience at this point. They're shoutcasting the game.
Right,
doing our work for us.
Oh, they knocked into the air. It's been ruptured. No, the cannon minion! Okay, it's dead. But the mid lane is losing its life, and that's going to be another turret falling down. A second open inhibitor as TSM looking to keep this going. Look at that, 7,000 gold Baron power play.
Yep.
Pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, they're 10K up now, and Can look to move forward, knock down this second inhibitor turret. The top lane wave is stacking up for them so they can even rotate back up there afterwards. And 3-man scatter the weak there from Bjergsen, but will not decide to commit to it. Just going to kind of play this slow and calculated. They're just looking to force FlyQuest into engaging into them.
Yep, and if they do, it's probably going to go badly because there's a lot more items than TSM's side, and Hib's going to fall. That should probably signal the reset. Everyone else is safe enough. It's a little crit on his damage game, but
even without that, TSM can kind of very calmly have Haunter shoving in the bot in the mid wave.
Well, what if it's a Baron steal? Well, they can literally watch Anda on some wards, or Anda, I should say, and there's the Baron picked up by 2, no problem. One final reset. Bannered, but still getting damage across, by the way. Even without it, it got buffed, and there we go. That turret's going to fall, and the final inhibitor drop is mid and bot are respawning soon enough, though. A couple more shots come in. Sven going to put some poke down, gets the Morgana on a half HP, kites away, and stays alive in this one, getting away from the Caitlyn traps.
And Haunter's knocking down the bottom inhibitor, and there are minions there for him. He's his banner buffed up, or Baron buffed up rather, and going to be marching those forward. This is going to be the third inhibitor. FlyQuest looks like they're going to go down without even a fight here. Just kind of seeding everything.
Might just end 6-3 as they clear away what minions they can. Finding a stun on Anda needs some damage up, but again, as they can start putting more and more of these shots down to these turrets. Banner command available one more time. Can buff up the top side, and there it is. The shots can come through. This could be the game-ending push onto this one. Look at the damage output. Nunu gets absolutely deleted. The front line Shogun's running out of health pretty rapidly as well. It's just no one to stop them, but a nice turnaround. One kill at least as Mithy falls, but does it really matter? A nice shuffle means maybe as Ven, but still staying alive low on HP, and the rest of the team is going to fall. TSM will win the final team fight, only losing a single kill, and they will take that win and their 3-game lead over FlyQuest.
Nicely done there for TSM, and 3 wins in a row now. Looking on their side, things are definitely looking up. They have been playing better and better. This was a pretty impressive game from them, very controlled. They just seemed to move around the map better. They anticipated what FlyQuest wanted to do, and they shut it down very, very heavily. A lot of ways to kind of answer it.
Woo!
Tank versus tank in the top lane, baby.
Exciting times. The first tank Licorice has played all year, as long as you don't
shoved in. They can make the roam now, and Rainover's looking to go over for this fight, but will it get turned around on them?
Away, not knocked up. Zako pulls them back, and now the Taliwa got to cut off the retreats for a few more seconds, and once again the reset on the red buff. 4th time here on this as Sneaky had shoved in the wave, but it's just 6-8 getting the farm. He can join in a little bit, where they got a little bit of a root, a lot of damage there, and they might just get that kill picked up, and they will. First blood down to Biofrost, who's going to be picked off, but Smoothie has nowhere to go. He is flashed down. The damage of it might not be enough. He's going to walk away. They're going to split Zack and a Bloblets. No teleport means they can kill him with that one, but here comes Zaya. Can he make it happen? Stixay tries to get the damage. The flash is out at 12 combined.
That can be kind of interesting to track is people's mana management on those champions.
The CC onto the turret. Look at that. A lot of damage there. They almost got the first, and they will have it. Sneaky gets the kill on a Stixay, and actually Biofrost also forced to flash away. 3 summoners lost for that. They're not having to burn the flash get away either. Looks like they're all going to stay alive. Top laners actually staying in their respective lanes. Nothing burned on that side, as they'll keep playing for this one. But look at that. Svenskern finds some of the snipe come through, and Sneaky gets himself the kill in the bot lane. 3-0, and that turret's going to fall.
Yeah, Sneaky nails it. They can just back off. Give the solo gold here to Sneaky, but don't elect to do so. They do share it up. The bot lane is so big. It's even more impactful because this means 6A is further behind. He's the only physical damage source on his team. He is only 1 win behind the first place team. Here's round number 2 against Huhi again. The damage, and he's got no summoners this time around, so the damage is just there. He is gone. He's flatlined 4-0. Now the scoreline, more damage towards Rainover. Yeah, and there was kind of the anti-timing there for Rainover. He was actually charging up his elastic slingshot and cancels it right as Svenskeren is mid lane. Sneaky and Smoothie just walking around the map, picking up turret after turret after turret. They are now up 5,000 gold for Rise. Cedar went away. Nice flash gets him out though, and now they're re-engaged on the front side. They actually find some CC. The ultis are burned, and they got rid of it at half HP. The cats come by once again, and he's split in a Bloblets, and now they're re-engaged towards this Zaya, who managed to get the kill off on a Sven. The blade collar so big, but of course both junglers are now down as there's no one to save. It is C9 that is first to the scene, and Sneaky is much stronger. They're on to 6A. Flash engaged, no escape tools with 6A left, no summoner, no ultimate. The flash for the chase down. One more shot will do it. Maybe the knockups are there for Cho'Gath. Can Darshan reach the target? Yes, they can. The shutdown comes through. This could be just what CLG needed. How many ways can Smoothie get out? And it's going to be 0. That kill comes in. And now Jensen's in a 2 versus 4 to 3. Maybe not the fight he wants. He flashes. They're going to get a couple kills. They're going to get an Infernal in. kind of reestablishing themselves a little bit here in this game.
That is a huge surge in money. Shut down gold from killing Sneaky.
Get on the map and clear wards and these sorts of things. And Biofrost actually getting caught out.
They found themselves a champion. Out he goes, though. Pretty easy escape for Biofrost as he runs away. Now a root here on this one. The CC going to keep layering on top of that one. And that is another dead jungler. Right over 0, 2, and 0 has not been part of anything. No smite available, and the Cho'Gath seems far, so this should be a pretty easy pickup for Spud. There's the re-engage. Double knockups are available. Jensen gets the first kill, though. They cut off the support. And now Darshan on the front lines, and he's actually alone as the rest of the team is just running away from the fight. They know that CLG cannot win it anymore. Licorice finding himself his first kill of the game, and then back on to Baron. Sven has to respect
very low. He's kind of having to back out and forth and trying to use the W to heal. C9 will secure the Baron, though, and that's a Baron on 5. Just flanking Sven Scarin.
They see him in the back line. Can Rainover find himself in the battle? He got the ult. He's going to pull one in, but just gets flopped right away. And Maokai in the front line is where he wants to be anyway. Look at the damage output. Darshan going to fall. They will get the trade, though, as Leona drops. Smoothie gets killed, but it's a 2-for-1. All the same. A double comes out for Sneaky. 4 versus 3 on the map, and C9 can keep sieging.
Yeah, and Sven Scarin is behind them. He's looking to threaten the dive here. He's going to come around and push them back.
Licorice threatening it as well. And they're going to push them right off of the turret. Who needs empowered minions? Just the threat of killing you is enough to get another one picked up. There is Cloud9 stretch their lead to 9,000 gold. Licorice holds the front line some more as they make that push go farther and farther, blocking the shots from Huhi. Jensen walking forward, looking to threaten Stixa here, but he's got to respect the fact that the re-engage could still be threatening. Not going to be enough, though, as the mid inhibitor will fall. 4v3, they're going to make sure they walk it all the way into the base, and a nice pickup there, Cloud9. Crack all the way through mid lane.
Maybe building towards the second banner. And it'll be interesting to see what the decision tree is, but I definitely do tend to agree. Will they engage? I mean, Jensen is caught out.
They're going to find Jensen. Yes, they will. The knockbacks are there, and they will pick off the mid laner. The re-engage of the front line. Licorice running out of life, and he's going to fall as well. 2 for 0 to CLG. Rainover stays alive. What a fight out of KazaLoLLCShighlights gaming. They finally...
Perhaps he can do it reactionary, but he is not able to.
Sven wants in, gets the kill, but does he have a way out after he kills off Biofrost? He's up against 2 tanks. He's going to get knocked into the air, turns invisible for a couple of seconds, but he's silenced, and he's going to run out of health pretty rapidly. More CC coming in, and Sven going to go for his duel.
Darshan needs to get over and help him, but he's trying to cut off his escape path, and will Sven just get out?
Well, Sven has flash. He's going to jump away, and he's invisible. He's invisible again.
Oh, no.
And he does make it away.
Well, not only does he section off Jensen, as there's just too many fights, we can't cover anything.
Love it. League of Legends fighting.
To even approach that, I think that if you go to try to fight this, you simply die in the fight and the game ends. So I do like the choice here to kind of just see the Baron, and yes, it is a bad situation, but they can still have a chance.
This shouldn't be too hard to knock this one down. And top lane tier 2 is dead. Licorice now rejoining the team. And they've pinged the minions.
I see definitely trying to get out of here. Licorice may be caught. He is flashless. He's going to die.
He's been walled off, so unless he can make it into that corner, it's going to be... He actually gets over the charm, but does it matter? No, it doesn't. That is it at Maokai, and Stixa on his 5th kill. He is catching up.
Yeah, Stixa is actually 3 men in there. Sven does not see this.
And he's been found out. Down he goes. A nice kill picked up CLG with a proper death brush.
Yeah, 6 kills in a
kill. It means alone time of the Drake, and Chomp, another stat comes through. Equal Drake count now for both these squads. CLG have 2 for themselves.
All right, so C9 pushing in the bot lane again, seeking to be able to clean up another turret there, and does actually have his Guardian Angel, so Maokai is going to be ridiculously hard to take down. So it is something to worry about, and there's some push and pull there, but C9 looking for an engage.
They're going to find a route in the front line. Here comes the hard CC. The kidnap back from the Zac as well means they will kill off Licorice before you can blink an eye. And Darshan taking with the Stone Plate flashing away, and even seen if he turns stealth, they'll know, and the pickup is there. KazaLoLLCShighlights Gaming turned the pick into their first Baron of the game.
Done from C9, and now it's the banner minion here for CLG.
Smoothie walks up, puts a W, gets hard CC'd, and they just pick him right off with the feast involved as well. 1 for 0, the kidnap back. He's going to get Rainover to safety, actually. The root is on, they've got a second kill. Are you kidding me? KazaLoLLCShighlights Gaming just keep finding the fights, and the cannons are still alive.
Smoothie actually tried to go dematerialize the banner minion. He failed to even do that before he died, and CLG could theoretically go for a death push.
And look at Sven in the back. He's trying to get the damage up, but his smite was still on cooldown, but he put some damage in. The minion's still alive, though, means this turrets and the buildings are still falling.
The
inhibitor is dead, and it's 5v3. Can CLG really make the comeback happen? Look for the engage. They've got Sneaky. Now they have Jensen to deal with. Some damage outputs there. The flash for, they've got him. 1 shutdown in, 2 versus 5 to close the game out, but the minions have been killed off. There's now no way to siege easily. Gonna disengage by the next wave. Jensen gonna look for the play. Almost gets Stixa 1 more shot, but he can't get it. Head to the back line. Oh, it's huge out of Sven Scarin. He gets 1. He revives, and no, he's gonna fall down to the rupture. The TP to keep a Bloodlet alive. alive, and Rainover will walk
They
back
respawn to get the Elder Dragon buff on their strongest member. When Stixxay does respawn, they will burst this down with the Feast and the Smite, and now they have a 5-man Elder Dragon with an... Yes, there are dematerializer charges for Smoothie, but he died before he even got it off last fight, and may not be brazen enough to kind of walk forward and try to get it this time.
Team fight, one full slot still to go for Huhi, something to watch out for. The Dragon buff still on, they find the Charm in the front line. They're just going to destroy Licorice with a 1-for-0, 5v4. Rainover going to lose the life though, no passive. So the team fight back to 4-on-4, but Elder Dragon of course still threatening. Smoothie, Biofrost, the rest of the squad's now looking for the team fight next. The silence comes through, but they find the root, they find damage on Darshan, 1,000 health bar left on him. The flash for the stun, they should get the kill, but not quite. They turn back into Smoothie, 1 kill for CLC, and he's going to get another one, 2 for him, but traded back as Sven is an assassin.
Oh, Jensen is so strong.
3. Can Jensen survive? Here comes the jump in the back line. Sven wants the damage of it. Be careful, Darshan can re-engage on you. The Rupture's going to land. It's 1 versus the world. The knockup is in the end. And Counter Logic Gaming going to pull in the impossible comeback. And did you believe it when you believe in them least? They will take this win over Cloud9. No one thought they could do it. And yet they will walk this one in. No one left to defend. 15 seconds on Licorice. 3-9, a 10,000 gold deficit, and CLG in last place will knock down the #2 team in NA.
It's just insane. You have to shake your head. I mean, every time it seems like they're in these impossible situations that there's no way they could win, and CLG able to actually pull it back this time. I mean, Cloud9 is going to be very frustrated with that loss, though. I mean, they had every opportunity to end that game, and it's CLG finding fight after fight after fight, pick after pick after pick.
Directions doesn't lose the movement speed.
You don't fall off, right?
But the more important change is the E. His E now has a mini knockback on it in the entire radius. So he well, it's Phoenix's this year. It's completely different. And baby,
Flash down, and so is Altec. First blood. To go in, they know his flash is still down. I was going to say, they get the E out. He might get headbutt and hit, but he's got the passive. Altec goes down again after staring the gank straight in the face. Next time, you can get that CS a little easier.
Oh, Predator.
Right on top of him, gonna get a few hits. The bite to come down. Lorlo can't get in. Another great pillar. Actually pops both of them up on the entry. Dardoch gets in, knocks them both together. And it looks like they're gonna let Contract passive hit for a second. He's gotta be careful about Huni. He knows he can only take a few shots. Baiting in Phoenix. Huni does go down, but they're gonna get a good fight out of this one. High is there as he teleports now from the mid lane, but he doesn't have enough for a 2v1. Phoenix now hiding behind that minion. He's going to be able to get some pretty good damage back in. One last Q from High goes high, and Phoenix goes low. Killed Uli.
He's the carrot on the stick there, and ooh, Dardoch. Q into Q.
Featherstorm comes out. Dardoch from the top side. Coast to coast now to the bot lane. Trying to get his hands in every pie, but Contract is back now. Adrian with the Ignite on him. They get the flip onto Dardoch. The tankiest can go down first. It would be the best in the fight, but no. They just obliterate the low health HP.
Oh, he needs the bubble.
They leave Dardoch up. Can they get him? Cell Division comes out, and there's no roam down after the extended fight. But Contracts reads it as well. Junglers are everywhere to start things off. Perfect. The way we like it. Chilling Smite goes down. Adrian not level 6 yet, and they bite down on the cow without the ultimate, making sure they hit once more on that bot lane. Mid, flashes up. Looks to go over the Emperor's Divide if he can even get it out. Looks to shuffle left. Oh, and he's right into the hands of Matt. They try to charm him up, and now it's going to be some big abduction back to the turret.
Very early on.
Yeah. Actually went for the upgrade as well, ASAP with his Lucidity Boots to make sure those wards can keep and continue being on the map. Contracts looks like passive up, so he could go back into the fight. Realm Warp comes in and they say, let's give it to the mid laner. High picks one up for himself. You gotta play to your own style. You gotta make them play to that style as well. Even initiating onto Adrian when he has his ultimate.
Look at that!
He didn't even use it. The ward on that bot side. Ocean Drake is next. That feels good for Volibear.
Feels really good for Volibear, but I feel like right now they're going to focus on keep getting these kills. They don't really care about them and allow Azir to scale, for Varus to scale, and get to a point where they can actually compete. But fantastic job on top of it. Now that bottom lane is open and that top lane just got answered by Echo Fox. They start having a really, it's already half off cooldown.
That's crazy.
Because of that.
Again, they don't know about Huni. They don't know about Huni. He comes out. He looks at Deftly first. He's going to steal Contracts with the Subjugate, and now Altek's just on the backside of this fight. Contracts goes down first as Phoenix is 1v1 on the bot side behind Baron, and Altek picks one up as they get the bushwhack strategy on the top side. They had no idea Huni was in wait.
Yeah, they didn't know that Huni was there, and LoRLo doesn't TP to answer.
Oh boy. The pillars all game activating the stop for a little bit. Oh, the flash forward, Rupture, he's gonna shout him down, and the chop coming through. LoRLo gets himself a kill. I believe that did go to his channel. Ooh, all right. Kai putting himself in front, stopwatch game as they get Altek popped up. That denies a bit of the damage from that backline DPS. LoRLo comes in. Remember, he just chopped the champion, but he's got the damage to do it again. Adrian's into the fight for one last headbutt pulverize, but they're going for broke on this one as Golden Guardians are 5 strong and looking to take.
And Altek right now, he's the one face checking. They got to get there fast.
Ooh, nice. Can't get through that. Yeah.
As his second item.
Yeah,
so they're going to be looking for somebody to deal damage, physical damage, to a Baron buffed cannon minion.
You also have the Righteous Glory onto Contracts now, so if you want to even try to stand in front of that turret that they may be sieging, he can instantly get under it. He can instantly always want to fight. I mean, Echo Fox gave him the last fight, too.
Echo Fox didn't get the Baron. It looks like LoRLo, they're trying to kill him.
I don't know if they want to fight on this one. They catch him going mid lane. Do they stay, though? LoRLo stays alive. Mid to second tier for second tier. I'd take that mid for the bot lane, and they have the minion there as well. Too bad they don't have LoRLo. That would be big damage.
Yeah, they need LoRLo's Baron on a cannon minion, but now it's just going to be interrupting the backs.
Play the interrupt the back game. This is one of my favorites as well. It's the do-si-do, the back and forth. Who has the better dance moves? And it looks like Golden Guardians are shining true on this one. An inhibitor turret falling for them and the inhibitor as they yo-yo Echo Fox's aggression back and forth.
Playing around it.
It's like top turret goes down. I have not used the banner yet. Just waiting. Don't want to use it on a wizard. They want that siege cannon. That is pretty far behind. So they'd have to be careful. Once this ward sees him, they might find a different fight, but they back off in time.
Yeah, Matt's very
Cho'Gath.
Oh, there's the Predator.
1, 2, Chain of Corruption's already on. They abduct 3 members of Golden Guardians, bounce them into the wall as the bounce house goes from Phoenix, and now they're on to High. Will they be able to turn the fight? I do not think so. And it looks like Huni goes down. Definitely still alive, however, and Matt gets himself into a good spot. I'm eating crow as they get themselves into the base. Realm Warp as well is just going to be off to the side as High doesn't need to use it. They're on to the second inhibitor of the game, and it blows my mind that they were able to skirt around. See him last time in the fight. Got to keep an eye out for the little friends.
The Bruce Banner.
Did give Echo Fox a few scary fights, but always had a way to get back in after that. Something else.
To the E from Dardoch. Now, are they going to try to go in?
Be a little overzealous if they would. Kind of hard to get past the soldiers at this point in the game. Let your minions do quite a bit of the work and see if you can tag on some damage to the members. All right, no minions, never mind.
There's a lot of minions on the Nexus turrets that they have to go back up and deal with them. And if there's anything I know about Echo Fox, it's that they always try to make a last stand when they're behind. They aren't going to win the game from not engaging.
Well, a lot of teams are trying to catch Echo Fox. If you're near the top of the standings, they've been able to separate themselves a little bit, but Golden Guardians may be able to help that for those other top-tier teams as they try to pick themselves up from the bottom of the standings. A good fight once again. 27 minutes into the bot lane. Huni taking damage, almost going down, but this guy's always standing in the fight to help protect the base. Seeing Dardoch, Altek, Adrian, and Phoenix go down in these fights, though, means Golden Guardians is very close to the Nexus very soon.
And that's going to be a TP from LoRLo. He's just going to come back in and allow them to keep sieging while those death timers are ticking. And they're going to actually maybe go for the win here.
Gotta be careful. Phoenix does have a full mana bar. That's going to be quick damage onto Kuni. They're not focusing the turrets. They start to focus the champions. They got into their own heads on the dive, and they're going to lose a little bit of ground, but it's going to take Echo or broke. There's Contracts to keep the distance in. They're going to have to let him get it. They don't want the game to end after this. What a play from Echo Fox. They hold the base. There it is. There it is. There it is. Please do not. There you go, Irene.
Major objective.
Popped out, damage to start. This is the early. Whoa! Echo Fox go a little too deep. High is going to be able to route the backside as they put the Sun Disc down. This could be it.
Dardoch?
That's going to be Dardoch taking quite a bit of damage. Or, sorry, almost being down. Phoenix is now in the middle of the fight, trying to fight under the sun disc. That's it. Nobody could follow Dardoch in the fight. 60 seconds on the death timers. Echo Fox is making their way down mid lane to end the game against the #1 team in the NALCS.
GGS. It looks like they're going to go for the win here. Push all the way down. They have minions to help them finish this off.
From start to finish, 36 kills in this game at 36 minutes. And they're going to start on the Nexus turrets. Golden Guardians made Echo Fox play their game the entire time. From coast to coast, start to finish, Golden Guardians take down the #1 team in the league.
That was a hell of a game from the bottom lane of Golden Guardians. Contracts played out of his mind, going and visiting all of the lanes, but that first blood came down to that punish. The level 1 all in off of the blown flash. Have like all these guys, plus all the champions that were kind of in there before a little bit, and then Scion popped up, Gnar, and now we're just back to...
And on bot if he wants. Looks like they're going to cover vision over here. There's the fight.
It is.
There's the hit. And with Flash down, they instantly try to get after Power of Evil. Love the combination. They waited for the ultimate, or the stuns to be down, then the ultimate to not stack the crowd control.
Yep.
Oh. Gets him. That's going to be turret shots if they can get him under it. And on Cupcake, what positioning coming out. The shield must have been down in a play we had not seen from previous. But wow, that another
gank in mid. He synergized with Featherman very well. All split. They both have very high kill participation. Not a lot happens on Clutch without him. But then also
they got a kill on Power of Evil and a hook.
Another?
And the lantern over into the box. Don't push him out too far.
Whoa.
Slides back over with the Shurima shuffle. And man, Power of Evil's having a tough day.
And then on the bottom side, it's defensive red wards from Optic, and then same for Clutch.
Ooh. Clutch as well.
Oh, Predator.
Prepping for Kelly. Shelly.
Get Kelly.
Kelly, question mark. Good job, Shook Kelly.
There. A little bit too far. And that's going to be that turret. And now hook on a Dokla.
Oh, onto the Cupcake as well. Yanked back. What if they yanked it back on another Cupcake? So many options, they don't even need it. But they take down Dokla from the top side as teleports there. So what becomes the option for Optic? Obviously, you're being pushed in. You're kind of waiting for results to happen and be more out, but they do get the hit on his soil. Something's happening. He pushed back even far. He was already going that way. He can't pull over anymore.
His soldiers gave him
on the map. Sums are up for him. But we're trying to say Power of Evil needs to be the guy that can knock somebody out of the fight, right? He's the one getting taken out over and over.
Yeah, they've really been picking on him in the middle. When that falls apart, it seems to fall apart all across the map. Acadian hasn't been able to do much this game. He's been outpaced by Lyra, so a lot of if he goes for a gank and they don't have vision of Lyra. Yeah, it looks like they're just looking to clear it out. That's so interesting.
We're pushing here. We're fine. We'll try to make that happen and keep our push going.
But what about the bottom?
Oh, what about the bottom? Oh my gosh. Ooh. That was pretty crazy. They're going to go a resulting fight after this. Acadian gets himself down a flash at the end where he tries to deny vision in a pink warded brush. Almost made it, but he still goes down. 3 Wizard on the back line. Damage to the turret. Oh, he's focused on the minion. They got to talk with him. 6-1 as they make their way into the base at 25 minutes. Clutch Gaming looking to make that record 8-5 here towards the second half of the round robin. Looks like they make their way out of base. Nice touches on the bot.
Yeah,
go.
3 materializers.
Whoa, flash forward, the shield already wore off. That's gonna be an easy kill as they take down Arrow. All summoners used, and this was actually with Solo having to teleport from the top side. A false sense of security for Optic as they put themselves too far forward. There's 4 and Acadian. The tankiest one has to run to the fountain. What a catch from Clutch Gaming, and they're looking for the Nexus.
26 minutes in. Featherman throws out another wall, says, I don't need this ability, get out of here.
The minions behind them, the Baron was the key. They didn't really need the banner on the other side of the map, but it did some work as they were able to find a few fights that put them in a key position on the Nexus now. 10-1, Clutch Gaming move to 7-8 and take down Optic Gaming.
Still up in that top of the standings area. Now 8-5 for Clutch Gaming. And with Cloud9 and Echo Fox losing their games today, this puts them 1 game behind second.